the Virgo Queen, here to awaken the divine consciousness. I do Motherpeace tarot and astrological readings, and this weekly weather forecast is for the collective consciousness for December 19th through December 25th. Now, when I first look at a reading, I look at the heart of the matter. And the first card is the significator, which is reverse Daughter of Discs. Now, daughter is earth energy, and so is discs. And this focuses on the body or the material world. And what this is saying is that we need to go on a vision quest. And I also have to say that this first day, December 19th, is the beginning of Mercury Retrograde. So, the next 3 weeks are going to be very much about re-editing, visiting the past, going back and seeing the things that didn't work. It's not about starting new projects, it's about completing them or having to re-edit them. This can even also manifest in the physical body, needing to reevaluate how you're feeding your body and what you're eating in diets. So the physical world is needing to go inward, and we need to explore our inner world and habits and beliefs in order to truly set them free or make them more real. And what that means is we go on a vision quest. We go within the own caves of our heart to discover what truly wants to be created for the next cycle. Because in our atmosphere, we have the Devil card, and this is a major arcana, and this is showing that our soul, the energy of who we are, is shifting away from the ego and from the needs and the addictions. So a lot of times, in order for us to move into a new sense of self, we have to face the old things that didn't work. The things that have chained us to our past, chained us to this old paradigm that no longer serves our happiness. And so taking a moment to reflect and to take time to see what wants to be completed. Again, this year is 9 in numerology, and what that means is that we are completing these old cycles, and old cycles can also be cleared from the subconscious, and that's where the devil tends to be, is in the subconscious of all those tender places in us that have not yet received love or awareness. The only reason why we become addicted to things or have these old beliefs and cycles of negative thinking is because it's comfortable and it's what we're so familiar. But once we start becoming uncomfortable in our new world, then we can truly find new ways of being and release the old patterns and chains to step into the new life. Because in the cross current, we have 6 of Swords. So in order to do this, we need to see the bigger picture. We need to go onto the mountaintops and see life as a whole instead of seeing it in all these little details and all the little problems. And when you look at the bigger picture to why you have these old beliefs or old addictions, then you can have a more holistic point of view. And this is where you can start taking self-responsibility, because nothing has been done to you that has not been asked of you to do on a soul level. We've come here to learn lessons, and we've made contracts with these lessons, and it is about creating a harmony back in our natural ecosystem. Because in the root, what we're standing on is reverse Son of Swords. And this is the final letting go of thinking that we have control. That instead of trying to squeeze all the love and addiction and all these things out of our love or something that we want to hold on to, our treasure, we let go of it and let it be free. We let our mind go and explore. Again, Mercury retrograde, Mercury rules communication, and also, well, our swords as well is our air, our thoughts. And so much of what we think we feel and how we feel we think. And so how we really connect is by centering between those worlds in our heart. And when we set our heart free from the old burdens and the things we think we need to feel good and simply just be good with who we are right now, we can finally make those steps towards our better selves. Because in the sky, we have reverse wands, and this is showing that we are moving away from this judgment of ourselves. We are moving away from the conflict and the struggle of what it means to be us, me, you, because it's part of letting go of that inner conflict that we are separated. And the more we move into this idea of interconnected in oneness, the more we feel capable of being ourselves and knowing that we've all been through it, and letting go of those old thoughts and feelings and old intuitions, and just simply be yourself today and this whole week, and be supported by all the ones around you. And in the recent past, we have Seven of Swords. And again, we were looking at needing to make the plans, preparing for the holidays, preparing for the Mercury retrograde. There's a lot of strategy and final endings and needing to be complete before the holiday season. So in our self-concept, we have Shaman of Wands, and we feel like this is the true Santa Claus, that we are able to embody the Christmas spirit because we are filled with all this joy and passion and new sense of identity. And this Christmas season is one with beautiful alignments in the night sky, that there are so many planets going on that's going to help us find our real truth and real commitment. And there might be some surprises, but these surprises are moving us towards our deeper growth. So allow yourself to be surprised. And a word of advice, that try not to put the people that you know in all your life in a box, that you know what they're going to do or say or believe, and be surprised by a new way of them coming out and emerging just the way you change. Expect others to change just as much as you. And even if it's, a new person being brought into the family that stir up these old feelings and these new ideas of people from your past, allow yourself to be surprised and also really listen to your intuition. Shaman of Wands lives from this place of intuition and trusting that how he's being guided by his higher self is truly the path he follows. Because in our hopes and fears, we have Eight of Cups. And well, during the holidays, our emotions come up. We have all these past memories of joy or pain, and also this current new life. Does it feel more fulfilling, or does it feel like it's lacking something? Just pay attention to those emotions and trust that whatever's coming up is being released. And you can just be thankful for it all, because no Christmas is the same. No moment is ever the same. You can pretend to live these routines, but not every minute of any day is ever experienced the same way. And so even when old familiar feelings come up, realize you're in a completely different place, a new environment, perhaps with the same people, but they too are different, and so are you. And just accept change in your emotional being and see where it leads you. Because in the future, we have Two of Wands, and this is showing that we are listening to our intuition, and we're also taking time to listen to the old stories of our soul. Perhaps because we're in family gatherings and people also talk about the long lineage of where they've come from. But really pay attention to the stories now and listen to the old myths. And listen to the elders, because they always have some deep wisdom. And well, they have life experience far beyond what we're even capable of understanding because they lived it. So just take time to really listen to the in-between of people's stories and find how your own heart wants to be led and what love story you want to create in your own life. Because in the house we have Nine of Swords reversed, and we are saying that the nightmare is over, that negative energy is allowing to be healed, and we're giving space to not see the old ways and to let go of the old things that used to frighten us and see that there's a whole new way of being. A new thought can emerge, and trust that the old completion, the old traumas and pain are being set free. Because in the outcome, we have the Hanged One. And this is showing that we have gone through an immense karmic cleansing this year. And then this holiday is all about unconditional love. That we are going to find those deep places within ourselves to love all those things around us, all those joy in every aspect of our life. And through that, can we truly embrace the Christmas spirit, which is really just returning back home to our original self that is always connected to the divine. The Christmas spirit always brings joyful tears to my eyes. So thank you all for such a wonderful year, and I look forward to seeing you in 2017 more and more. So I hope this helps. Have an amazing week and happy holidays. And remember to love every single moment, because it will never happen again. And if you'd like a one-on-one or personal reading, contact me at www.innerdoorways.com. Have a beautiful day.